Alright, welcome back to CTI Steam and 20's channel yet again for our second race of today. I'm Matt, and I'm in the booth by myself again, since you ain't gonna have one commentator in this league, since GT Sport is a genius. It'll waste the car space for a commentator. We are coming to you from Kyoto, Yamigwa, something. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. We're at a Japan track, that's a fantasy. This is the GT Sport NSX Super GT Championship. So yeah, we will be starting at 10 past. A couple people need a little delay, so we're just gonna look at some liveries while we're at it. You know, Blue surprising everybody with his blue livery, looking nice. Ooh, Cablo. That looks pretty nice. There's K-Dot, who is new to the league last year, put in some impressive performances, including a win. Simo, Jamie. Oh, nice livery from Francis. Got Pumas on the back. Oh, that's what it is. Ponage. I was looking to see whose car looked like Cablo's because they have the same livery, different colors. And there it is. That makes sense. They are teammates this season. Cablo Town. While they're practicing here and waiting for a couple people, let me retweet the tweets. That Fish threw out there, I think. Yep, Fish threw it out. Retweets. Let me get the link and throw it in the chats, since I'm in like 130 chats in the PSGL community. Hello, LFC. Macedonia has changed its name. Really? Or is that a joke? I don't know. The former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, North Macedonia. I see. A dispute with Greece? Oh, jeez. Wait, how can anybody have a dispute with Greece? It's like you never hear anything bad about Greece. Oh god, that's loud. Go on board with K-Dot here. I see a lot of people hitting that fake pit road waller. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I think these cars just look funny to begin with, the way they turn. Nice little Mercedes theme going on that one. Oh my god, I'm about to break my phone. Load up so I can put the damn stream. And it won't look as bad either later because it doesn't let you do the onboard camera like this, so. Oh my god, I'm about to smash this piece of shit phone. Yeah, I thought that to myself earlier too. But to me, that's how all the GT cars look when you're on board with them. So, for this season, they're not going by laps. They're going back to the timed races. And the sprint race will be 15 minutes long, and the main event will be 40 minutes long with a 5-minute break in between. So it'll be a total of an hour for the session, whenever they start. And the points, obviously, are top-heavy toward the longer race, because that's the race that people want to win. There's Dre. Oh my god, this phone's killing me. Let's go on board with AMS. Hey look, Mr. Sim actually showed up for a race. How many will he last for the whole season? Stay tuned to find out. Yeah, Fish, we had about 3.5 inches of snow, and then we had some ice on top of it. But it's like 45 degrees today, so what's that, like maybe 8-9 degrees for you guys, and everything's melting. Hello, Venom. And thank you for filling in the 2 Wednesdays with some pretty amazing events, so people didn't go without racing on a Wednesday. Kept the PSGL flow going on Wednesdays, which is always good. Alright, so here we go, 15 minutes. Qualifying for next week is determined by the number of cars people pass in this race here. So if somebody from the back, like Jack, passes 12 cars or something, he'll probably start in the pole next week. And off they go. Four wide. Oh, Ponage. Oh, don't spin across the track. Oh, boy. Oh. Francis ate that curb quite a bit there, but nothing too major. As Stim forgets to brake in the corner. That's always good, Stim. Good job. AMS up to third. Lambo in second. Francis in first. So you got PSGL F1 in the top 3 positions. Oh, Stim forgot to brake again. Worked out for him. And refueling is back on this season again. Lambo running his 94 Williams livery. I know Big C and Venom would appreciate that. And you got Louis Malam running a Mercedes themed livery. Jamie Stin battling for 5th. Trey running an Epson livery. Ooh, a double overtake for Trey into the corner. Going forward from here, who's running his Braun theme. Yeah, that's Jamie. So Frome's running Braun with Grumpy. Jack is running a Toro Rosso themed, and he's got the KFC in the back like they had at USA. What they call him that day? Toro Pollo? Hey, and there's JP in the chat. The self-proclaimed #1 Louis Milan fan. Blue Mosquito running a, surprisingly, guys, he's running a blue livery for this. And K-Dot in last. That's unlike him. He had a lot of pace last season. So clearly trying to feel out the car as well. But back up front, we got Francis by a second over Lambo. Dre's already up to 4th. He started 13th, so it's a good chance he'll be starting first next week. And AMS and Dre are teammates. I don't know if you could see it clearly on AMS's hood. He has the English flower in the middle with a bunch of maple leaves making a circle around it. I believe it's a road. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's right. They did take off 2 of the assists. Yeah, I forgot what it was. It was something about steering management or something, and something else they took off. Yeah, Juho reached out and asked for less assists. They did a vote on it, and the less assists won. My quickest time? I don't play GT Sport, JP. I just have it to do comms. I didn't know this track existed, actually. No, Juho is not here tonight. Oh, that's another thing for this league this season. Fraggle Paul, Juho, and that laggy person are all teammates on the same team, and they have to choose which two of the three are driving that week for them, for their points to count toward that team. Since laggy person is a reserve currently, until Stim quits, because you know he's going to quit eventually. .207. These guys were bragging about their times all week. I think you're in the chat. They were doing like 203s, 204s. If I had to guess, if I did a lap around here, it'd probably be about 215, 217. So you got Fran and Lambo 1-2, their teammates. AMS and Drebe 3-4, their teammates. And Lambo and Francis are teammates, and Francis is a reserve as well, so that could be interesting if Francis don't get a ride in a couple weeks. About to have a battle with Fromm and Leggy person. Ah, so Fromm has the Bridgestone. They were talking about putting different logos on the cars to tell them apart. So that means Grumpy has the Virgin one. Lewis is doing well in his debut here. He did mention before the season started he enjoyed GT, so. Oh, aren't we funny, Venom? Aren't we funny? You do make a good point, though. So as we close down to 5 minutes, not 5 laps to go. That's like 2 laps. Come on. I'm hitting R2 and L2 like it's F1. Yes, Venom. It's a 15-minute race and then a 40-minute race after a 5-minute break. Fromm has gotten by Laggy. And yeah, Grumpy does have the Virgin logo on the side. Yeah, Jack's livery is awesome. The Toro from USA last season. Cablo's really good when it comes to creating liveries. I like Simos too. The camouflage looks nice. Nice camera angle for once in this game. The slipstream with these cars don't seem like it's overpowering like it was last season. Last season, when somebody was in a slipstream, it didn't take very long to get right by them. They're also only allowed to use the mediums and the hards for tires for this season. Oh, JP, you'll be fine. Britain's a wide open track. I'd be surprised if you DNF'd there. Unless you just gave up. Ooh, Grumpy with a penalty. Dre just can't seem to get by AMS. The last time we raced F6 at Austria, I got a 10-second penalty in the hairpin for spinning. And I ended up finishing like 26 seconds behind the guy in front of me, so I didn't report it or anything, but how do you get a 10-second penalty for spinning? I must have missed what happened to Lambo, because he's fourth now. I might have been peeking at the chat. Francis will start the final lap. Oh, and Lambo will be stuck in fourth. Only the top three get to fight out for the win of the race. Oh. Oh, teammates coming together a little bit there. So they have a mini drag race. Oh, AMS. Here comes Francis off the final corner. Lagging. What else new? And he will win in his debut in GT Sport. Dre will come home in second, AMS in third. Yeah, good job, Jack 7. Dre had plus 11, so he'll be on pole next week. Oh, I still have 870,000 credits. I didn't realize that. I probably could have bought this car too, even though I wouldn't race it. Alright, so now a 5-minute break. And then we will do a... and it'll be a 40-minute race after a 5-minute break. Yes, Jack, we know. Francis always lags. It's nothing new. 2038 is next race. 5 minutes. We know. We know. And as most races in the GT Sport, Jack is one of the few that come out to practice in between races. It might be a game thing. Stim, Lewis, you're lagging too. Well, he is called that laggy person. It's not like he's not warning everybody. Well, it's going to be a fun night being one of the stewards for GT Sports since we are reporting incidents now and we're giving time penalties and driver license points. Every 10 points you lose on your license, you you miss a race or something. I forgot what it was. But after so many incidents, you start losing actual championship points as well now. So. Speaking of lag, if I wonder how many people's lag issues is just them being too lazy to hardwire their damn PlayStation. Because it's like, I commentate for F2 and I never see Oogie lag, and Oogie lives the furthest away out of everybody in F2. Whoa. Nice little slide by Dot there. Oh, he's getting in his good position. Hey, AMS. Nice run there. Really, Jack? Was that necessary? I swear to God. Alright, top 6 inverted. Everybody else the way they were. And here we go. That's a good one, Fish. But in all seriousness, he does have pretty good internet for being all the way out there. Oh, spin off the start. Who is that? That's Ponish Town again. Laggy down the middle while lagging to take the lead. Jack with his hazard lights on again, as always, warning people. Frome's got to run. The top four are within a second of each other. There goes Francis, got to run on Lambo. Around the outside for third. Lambo defends it well. Oh, AMS. Little mistake from AMS, but plenty of race left to correct that. So, it's 5 minutes for a quarter tank of fuel, so 20 minutes for a full tank. So if you pit at the 20-minute, well, close to the 20-minute mark and save a little bit of fuel along the way, you should make it in one stop. Yeah, 40-minute race. Frome is under some serious heat from the VSR boys. Yes, JP, that is Kikoman, the soy sauce company. Usually their car or their stuff is orange, but he went with the white livery. And they were talking in the chat that they've done so little practice here that they don't know what corner's next. So Lambo looking for second on Frome. And Lambo will get into second. Oops. And Dre's consistent on that fastest lap. He had a 5.1 last race and a 5.2 this race. Oh. So, how do you guys race against people that are lagging? Do you anticipate where they're gonna be, or do you drive where you think they are? Oh, little contact, little chain reaction contact. That gives that gives Malam some breathing room for a time being. Tapped him up. That's always a good idea too. And you can say it was the lag. I've only ever had to deal with it once when I was in a different league and I was in a party with that guy because he was my teammate. And I told him he was lagging too much and he let me pass him. And then I hit the wall in the next corner in Dina. Lambo looks like he might get it here. Malam defending well. With everybody battling up here. Oh, there goes Ray into fourth. and not in fourth anymore, because, you know, gotta love lagging cars. But all this battling up here is all AMS to catch in sixth, and Blue Mosquito's about to catch them as well. Oh, Laggy's off in the grass. Not the ideal spot to be on the track, but, you know, it's working for him. Little log jam there. Can we get a camera angle of the car I want to be on? Thank you. And Milan will lead another lap. We're 10.5 minutes into this feature event. Apparently Francis is saving some fuel because he's not burning through it like everybody else is. Laggy person's saving a bunch too. Dre needs to make a move on Francis at some point here because AMS is going to be passing him soon. And they're going straight into fourth. The hunt for the rest of the position shouldn't be too hard for him. He doesn't have to worry about the damn lag. Oh, that's a train. I got dark mode on my computer, and I couldn't tell what the hell that emoji was. But yes, we have a 5, 6. Blue Mosquito's about to make it a 7-car train. Jack's not too far off. Oh, laggy person. Holy Jesus. Oh, and Dre pit. I was like, where the hell did Dre go? Yeah, I couldn't tell if there was contact because I switched too late, but I don't think they were close enough to be contact. I think Lewis just spun. Froke gets closer and closer to that wall every time. K-Dot has given up. Of course he's saying there was contact. He says it all the time just so he doesn't have to take blame for crashing himself out. But it looked like there was no contact on the train. And Francis, Sir Lagalot, is leading. AMS had a hell of a run coming down that hill. Yeah, if you do join this AMK, you'd probably be, what, JP's third reserve, so you'd be fourth reserve. It's Lewis, Francis, JP, and then it'd be you. So Dre undercuts the whole field. Now it's... Alright, so Lewis is leading this train again. The original train. Which after Francis pits... Actually, sorry, Frome is actually leading in this, and then Laggy's leading the train behind it. Oh, AMS! Oh, Lambo must have hit AMS because he waited up and let him back by. That is true. Yes, Simo wanted to wait till there was like 22 or 24 drivers to split it into 10 or 12s. Because what we got in here? K-Dot left, so there are 15. JP's not racing. Juho's not racing. Fraggle's not racing. So that's 18. AMK would be 19. I know Lickle was mentioning he wanted to get it. Or not get it, but he wanted to join. That's 20. I know Racer has the game. I don't know if he'd be interested in the league. Does Francis know that you are allowed to pit? Yeah, exactly. Plus, with me being the only commentator, we'd have to put the other one on Friday. And GT Sport on a Friday didn't go well the last time it was on Friday. He's even lagging when he's by himself out there. Hey, Cablo's up in the 7th. Nice, Cablo. Keep fighting, good sir. Ooh, a couple weeks back, Cablo with his first career PSGL win. I believe that was in Russia. Yeah, because that was the race I missed because I was sick. It was Russia. Yeah, it don't matter how good the Wi-Fi is, AMK. If you're on one side of the house and the PlayStation or the router's on the other side of the house, it really don't matter. Dre's already taken 5 seconds out of Francis. Just going through here. Francis got to pit this lap. Let's see what he does. He stays out. I have to hardwire mine because my bedroom is the top right side of the house and the router's in the bottom left side of the house. I actually have a cord that runs through the whole house into my room. So we'll go back to... I guess a little battle back here. AMS Ponage and Stim. And we're halfway through the race, 20 minutes to go. And there we go. And I need something to drink. This is my second commentary today, and my voice is killing me. Oops. Alright, Dre is only 6 seconds behind Francis now. He's cut out 10 seconds. Francis surely has to pit this lap. He's got no fuel. But at least he made sure he's made it a one stop. Dre will have to stop a second time. Alright, so here comes Francis off the final corner. Should be pulling into the pits. And yes, he does. Oh, that's why Dre had such a big undercut. He only put in like a half a tank of fuel. Oh, he's going to end up in a lot of traffic here for Francis. Comes out in 8th. Behind a battle for 6th. Did he put a full tank? Yes, he did. Let me just see something here. He's got a quarter tank, so he's got 5 minutes of fuel left. So if he pits with 12 minutes to go, he would need halfway between half and 3/4. Oh, Cablo overdrives it. And Cablo back in the 7th. I expect the Simo to be pitting this time by. Simo would need almost 3/4 of a tank of fuel to make it to the end from here. Dre's in, Frome's in. There you go, Cablo and Simo are in. Oh, and Dre's on the fresh tires, and look how much he's behind Francis now. He was miles behind before. The top 3 are still going to have to pit for more fuel, so... So this could be a race for the win right here. Francis's car lagging so hard in that corner. It's like rocking back and forth like a cradle. All right, top 3 are in. So we're going to have a 11.5-minute showdown between Dre and Francis to see who wins this race. Dre will get it done already? No, Francis strong on the outside. 135R. What's the name of the one that's at Japan? Is that 150R? Or Suzuka, should I say? See, Dre's sizing him up now. He's gonna break his heart with 30 seconds left. Oh, 130R. Gotcha. I don't know why I thought it was 150. So Francis makes a mistake. Dre's gonna make him pay. Drag race. And Dre gets it done. And he's got to start pulling away now because Froome was catching them while they battled. And as a surprise to no one, Froome is in the top 3 yet again. No matter what car they use, he's always in the top 3. Alright, so Dre will come to the line. 7.5 minutes to go. Which means we'll have 4 more laps. Blue Mosquito in a solid 5th position. I mean, his car is more aerodynamic than everybody else. He has less decals. Wow, Grumpy kind of overfueled quite a bit there. He's gonna be mad I caught that on stream too. Lambo down to 13th. I know he stopped and waited for AMS earlier when they had their little incident. Oh, Dre's gapped him by a 1.5 now. And we got 5 minutes to go. And, you know, Just a message for Dre. I know he's gonna watch this back. The USA beat Canada 1-0 in hockey last night. You know, just saying, Dre. Frome's catching Fran as well. It's only 2.3 off now. Oh, that's cool. You can see everybody else going down there. That's a pretty long track. Let me pull up the schedule so I know what I'm talking about for next week. Race calendar and results. There's nothing in that tab. Cool. So apparently there's no calendar, so I have no clue where we're racing next week. Oh, there it is. Next week is St. Croix, followed by Red Bull Ring. If Venom is still here, there is a break week on March 5th. I think it's for a football match for Man United, if I'm not mistaken. So Froome has caught Francis. And if Froome could get by him, it would be another Dre Froome 1-2, which we saw plenty of last season. And quite a bit in F3 a few seasons ago where it was Froome Dre as the 1-2. Do what, JP? Skip FP for the football match? What was it? Newcastle played last night? So Dre's around the final corner. He'll be well, voice crack. He'll be starting the final lap now. And Froome is by Francis. Sorry, Fran. Francis around the outside? No. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you weren't in FP last night. And congratulations to Fraggle Paul, one of our GT Sport drivers who won the FP race last night in the Ferrari. Well, we got to make sure on the next season of PSGL that the Champions League final doesn't screw up F6 again. Here comes Dre off the final corner. And your defending champion of the GT Sport League will be on top of the point standings yet again. Does Froome have one last move for Francis? No, he won't. Francis second, Froome third. I waited too long for that move, Froome. Lewis in fourth. Blue Mosquito in fifth. Jack Tyler in sixth. Stim leading Cablo to the line for 7th and 8th. AMS will be 9th. And Sim will be 10th. I'm pretty sure only top 10 get points. Ponish will come home in 11th after being booted at the beginning of both races. Lambo frizzles it and crosses the line. And Grumpy will come home in lucky number 13. Or unlucky for him in the race, but 13 is my lucky number. So yeah, congratulations to Dre. Very good run, Lewis. Very good run. And, oh, he even got the breast cancer ribbon on his fire suit as well. Alright, so congratulations to everybody who scored points tonight. Congratulations to Francis and Dre for winning the 2 races respectively. And thank you everybody for showing up tonight for the first race of this new season. Next race will be next week from St. Croix. And I'll see you guys there. Everyone stay safe and see you next week.